undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, this Bud's for you, present our co-featured main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard Sr., and the International Boxing Federation. President Robert W. Lee Sr., supervisors at ringside for the IBF, Darrell Peoples and Al Lucas. The three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system are Robert Gonzalez, William James, and John Stewart. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Benji Estevez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Caesars Atlantic City, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, trimmed with blue, and weighing in at 130 pounds. His professional record, 44 victories with only 3 losses. He has 23 knockouts to his credit. From Sylmar, California, introducing the challenger, former WBC super featherweight champion of the world, Gabriel Ruelas. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, trimmed with blue, also weighing 130 pounds. His professional record, in 29 bouts, he has 28 victories, 23 by knockout with only 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, from Jersey City, New Jersey, presenting the IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Arturo Gatti.
Okay, again, man, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times, give me a nice clean one, may the best man win. Touch up, good luck to both of us.
Gloves have been touched, introductions complete. We are set. Gatti and Ruelas. A look at Gatti, just a look of all business. 28-1, 23 KOs, and here's Ruelas on the opposite side. Ruelas not the fastest of starters traditionally. Gatti very fast. Let's see if that plays out.
Expecting Ruelas to throw his jab. I expect Gatti to just come charging in any second.
And just start wailing away.
Ruelas a chopping right hand. Jab by Gatti, came up short with the right hand, had good intentions with it. Gatti has a good jab. Showcased it a lot in those 2 fights with Tracy Harris Patterson.
A couple of slow punches by Ruelas.
He's not coming out with much zap.
No.
No, he doesn't usually do that. So Gatti has an opportunity early if he can step it up. Ruelas warned by Benji Estevez about going low.
Ruelas may have also heard the rumors this week and maybe attacking him early to try to force all the energy out of Gatti.
You know, when they talk about what their pre-fight plan will be during the week, you know, a certain percentage of times it's just going to change. They'll come out, they'll see something different and go for it. Good nice hook by Gatti. Ruelas.
Gatti trying something a little different, going into a catcher's crouch, going down low.
Ruelas chops with the hook, pounds the body.
Watch your head,
Gatti on the retreat, coming back.
I heard Ruelas' corner tell him, keep your chin down.
You don't extend that chin and leave it open as you dip down for a hook. And Ruelas coming through and finding some openings. Gatti is not anything near a quintessential defensive fighter. And Ruelas chops here. Gatti with a good right hand. They start to slug. The bout takes on the personality it was expected to take on.
I'm wondering if Gatti lands an overhead right high off Ruelas' head, what happens?
That's a big question right now.
Yeah, because he's open for it. You can tuck your chin in, but you're still leaving the top of your head wide open. And when you get hit up there, you tend to get rocked and wobbled.
Ruelas just needs to try to wear down Gatti and take him into the later rounds.
Ruelas fires a right hand and over the top.
Ruelas very sloppy early, missing some punches.
Big uppercut from a distance by Ruelas. That breaks the cardinal rule, then a left hook. Gatti missing twice over the top. And we're just getting started in this 12-round IBF Junior Lightweight Championship bout.
Stay right there, Arturo. Stay right there.
There's Arturo Gatti and Gabriel Ruelas, second round of the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship bout. Dave Bontempo, Tony Page, and Mario Diaz with you from the Atlantic City Convention Center in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Hosted by Caesars.
Seems like Ruelas is a little wide and a little sloppy with his punches, though the power is still evident. When he's inside and does throw a short punch, it looks powerful.
Ruelas does fire sweeping hooks here. Gatti waiting a little bit. There's the jab. Looks like Gatti having a little bit of concern about Ruelas' reach. Good uppercut by Ruelas.
Snuck both those shots in.
Well, in Gatti's last victory over Calvin Grove, a 7-round victory, he got hit with everything. He got hit with bombs and he weathered it.
Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Some fighters need that shot. Like when Gatti got dropped by Wilson Rodriguez, that woke him up. His face was almost, both eyes almost closed.
And he came back to deliver the stunning upset or the stunning victory that night.
Now Ruelas heating it up. Gatti misses with a wild right hand. Left hook comes back by Ruelas.
It seems like Gatti is just a step behind. If he would just pick up the pace and be first, he'd do a little more damage.
That's usually his style, but it hasn't been the case thus far.
And there was that right hand by Gatti high off the head.
But Ruelas stayed right in front of him.
So you have your answer.
It wasn't much of a punch, though. Gatti didn't throw with everything right behind it.
Okay, a partial answer.
Ruelas not
Good hook
to the left
by Gatti as Ruelas is coming in, and Ruelas smiles. And a
he's
good
hurt.
hook again by Gatti. Gatti starting to tee off. Gets inside the Ruelas hook. They are throwing bomb. Big right by Gatti, a left hook by Gatti. Ruelas walks through it. He was hit twice on the point of the chin.
Gatti's got to keep throwing punches and don't give Ruelas a chance to fire back.
For Gatti, the best defense has been his offense.
And Ruelas egging him on, saying, bring it on.
Yeah, but he's in the corner. Shouldn't be there. And Gatti does bring it up.
That looked like a slip. That looked like a slip.
It is. Legs colliding. Does break the momentum, even though now Gatti doesn't get assessed a knockdown. He lost the momentum for a minute because he did have Ruelas in the corner.
Still trying to figure out why is Ruelas sitting on the ropes. Maybe that left hook was why. But I think this would be Gatti's fight right here.
I think Ruelas just wants Gatti to just get tired.
So the intrigue continues as round 2 comes to an end.
I want you to turn off now. We've been working on that a long time, not sitting on the ropes. You're getting to it. Can he hit you? Can he hurt you? Kick your chin. Okay? Stay low. Beautiful. You don't want no more. You start pulling back already.
And there you see that Ruelas tees off. Missing with his hook, got the right hand in. Good right by Gatti.
If he keeps landing those and a good left, I don't think Ruelas can take a lot of those for a long period of time.
It's amazing how open Ruelas is leaving himself this early in the fight.
That's been his style, to come from the sides. Even though his people would like to see him come up the middle a little bit more. He needs to tighten up. Hooks by Ruelas. Big right by Gatti. Uppercut.
That's going to be the punch if Gatti wins this fight. That right hand.
Gatti with power. Left hook to the body. Ruelas comes right back at him. His corner said, don't get in a brawl. Gatti often forces you to get into one.
Ruelas is 27, but he's starting to look 37 now.
What do you do when the brawl is imposed on you. That's been Ruelas' situation. Hasn't had to fire in recent fights.
Well, of course, that also is because of the tragedy in the ring in the fight with Jimmy Garcia, in which Garcia later died after Ruelas picked up the victory.
And Ruelas has tried to downplay that in the media, saying, no, that wasn't really what I was seeing, the shadow of him. But it looks like he has not had the same intensity since then.
Not only that, but outside of the ring, he's not the same guy. He used to be a real outgoing type of guy, and he's just really calmed down.
Approaching the halfway point, round 3.
Ruelas looks like he just wants to throw one punch and hope it does some damage. Gatti's trying to get in to throw that one punch, not to do damage, just to knock him out cold.
Ruelas leaping in with his uppercut. He's been short, and Gatti trying to pick him apart. And you have to have your jab in the face of Gatti all the time because he's got the power.
And you know if you hit him in the face, his face is going to swell. Tracy Patterson was able to do it. Wilson Rodriguez could do it. Grove hurt him. You got to throw punches.
It's like Ruelas is hesitant in there.
Yeah.
You just look at him, and it's like it looks like he does not even want to be here right now.
Well, this is the wrong place for passivity. Not only in this ring and in this sport, but against this opponent in particular. Gatti does not give you time off. Hook by Gatti was good. It drove Ruelas back. Nice hook downstairs again. He finishes it off.
A little low.
Ruelas was a little bit too far back when he launched that.
And you see he just walks right in there.
No jab.
With his hands right beside his ears.
Gatti firing the jab methodically, trying to set up his right hand. Just missed with it there. Gets that one in, plus the left hook, and really got Ruelas' attention. And Ruelas doing very little as round 3 comes to a close.
Seconds out, let's go. Seconds out. Stay right there, Papi. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
And there's something to be said about a fighter who smiles at his opponent after a round is over.
Start the 4th round. Uppercut by Gatti against Ruelas. Gets his attention right away. Ruelas coming at him. Gatti with a little bit of fire here in the beginning of the round. The uppercut, 2 jabs.
One thing about Gatti, he can bounce in, bounce out on his toes. Ruelas is very slow going back. Big right hand.
4 big shots capped off by the right hand by Gatti. Drove Ruelas back. And you know he'll go back to that as soon as he can.
You know, I'm looking at the eyes of Gabriel Ruelas, and he looks like my mother. Loving, caring. She has no left hook, though.
I hear she's got a great jab.
She sure does.
Did your mother once hold the title, Tony?
She was stripped. but Ruelas is not here right now. He's just standing there asking to be hit. He's not stepping up. Not even pawing with the jab, just tossing it out there. Looks like he's asking to be knocked out.
What he's doing is he's thinking way too much.
Yeah.
Pawing left hand attempted by Ruelas, then tries the hook.
If I'm Gatti, now's the time to open up.
And don't let a guy like this get into the fight if that's where you think his mind state is.
Right.
I don't think it's where we think. I think it's pretty obvious. Gabriel Ruelas is not what he once was, and he hasn't been.
Now, you're talking about a guy's mental state and taking advantage of it.
And we have a fight right here going on in the Ruelas corner between the commissioners and his corner.
Might be as good as the one going on in the ring.
There's still ice in the corner in Ruelas' corner. One piece of ice. I think the commissioners wanted to clean it up, and they've just been slow in doing it.
Coming into the final minute of round 4.
Now, it's funny, Ruelas is slow to do anything, and Gatti just is not the usual Gatti. So maybe some of those rumors about being sick or his weight are true. And now he's starting to tee off.
Final minute. Uppercut by Ruelas as Gatti started to lean back. Big hook by Gatti, a little bit from the outside. He'll look for another one. He's landed 2 big shots in this round, a left hook and a right, which capped a 4-punch combination. Now Ruelas comes back, almost as if to say, well, if you're not going to take advantage of me.
And a series of uppercuts.
He is hurt.
Gotti's down on his
He
feet.
could go. He is in deep trouble. A tremendous uppercut by Ruelas. The clock may be his biggest rival here.
But remember, this is when Gatti is dangerous.
What an uppercut by Ruelas. Oh, man, did he fire a bomb. And Gatti is back. Gatti's okay for the moment.
And here comes Gatti with the bell sounds.
Wow.
You step in front of the guy. Don't step in front of the guy. Just move. Don't go to war with him. Come on.
Well, let's take a look and see how these shots are here. Tremendous shot. Then you go low. Not called because the referee shielded there. Tremendous shot by Ruelas.
Both of them. The left uppercut and the right below the belt.
Gatti has a chin, and he'll use it.
And then Gatti came back. Just the bell sounded before he could really tee off on him.
We start round 5, round 4 explosive at the end. Gatti and Ruelas.
Now we find out if Gatti's wide awake. Sorry, Dave.
And if Gabriel Ruelas wasn't so tired the last time.
As advertised, this bout hit a scintillating note at the end of round 4. The jostling continues.
Oh, another right uppercut by Ruelas.
Big left hook by Gatti. Ruelas coming back. Bombs away. An uppercut by Ruelas. A beauty. Either of these guys can put the other away if they get the chance.
Gatti's got it. Now Gatti turned him around. This is a battle of uppercuts right now, guys.
For these guys, being hurt is just an introduction into the fight.
This is a battle of uppercuts. I've never seen anything like this.
You take your turn, I'll take mine.
Whoever's left standing, that's the winner.
Well, this bout figured to be a beauty, and it has been. Looks like a cut that Gatti will have to deal with here. Heads come together.
You got to wonder if Ruelas didn't take so much early on.
Uppercut.
If he didn't take so much early on, maybe he might have more strength to finish off Gatti.
Well, these guys may just be destined for one of those barroom brawls that go a long way. Your chin versus my chin.
Or maybe a double knockdown.
They just trade flush shot after flush shot.
Gatti should be trying to throw that overhand right. Both guys are caught in an uppercut. Let me show you mine.
Gotti's got a big cut right over his left cheek.
Well, we talked about that earlier. He's got one under his cheek as well. That may be the worst one, and in that case, he'll be okay. The night of the uppercuts.
I have never seen a fight where two guys just traded uppercuts over and over. Good right hand by Gatti. Got a left hand! What a left hand by Gatti!
They were trading, and Gatti with the hook. Ruelas just walked into a bomb, and it wasn't the uppercut.
It was a tremendous left hook by Arturo Gatti, and the fight's over.
Wow.
What a performance by Arturo Gatti.
Tremendous battle all the way through. As advertised, this one was a wild affair, and it figured to be the guy that lands the last big shot wins it, and it was a thriller. Arturo Gatti, the cut under the eye, not a factor, just walked through it. He had landed some rights, big rights. He had landed some uppercuts. The fighting goes on in the corner. The commissioner and Joe Goosen, they've been at it for the last 3 rounds.
They were going at it down here, right in front of us, for the last 2 rounds. Now they go at it in the ring.
The ring inspector and the corner inspector there was just going at it the whole time with Goosen about a piece of ice in the corner that he refused to move.
Well, if you ever want to see an uppercut highlight video, this is the fight. And this round was tremendously significant that way. These guys just wail away. This is for pure home enjoyment.
Now there's that uppercut by Ruelas, which backs up Gatti. Another one he misses with. Gatti trying to set him up, and he throws that left hook that's...
Ruelas says, bring it on. So Gatti will bring it on. Big uppercut there by Ruelas. And this is one of those pleasing fights. You knew it going in. Big right hand. Boy, there is nothing cheap about anything that gets landed with these guys, and that's the fight right there.
We said, what you said, defense was optional in this fight.
Optional and almost illegal.
A battle of uppercuts, and all of a sudden, Gatti comes.
Now, watch how Gatti leaves himself open. A lot of time for Gatti to see that and throw it. He could have told the guy in the top row he was throwing that and still gotten it in.
The left hook was from the shoulder, and Ruelas' head really hit the canvas.
Right, and that may have been the blow that it may have hurt him more, was him hitting his head. There's Pernell Whitaker congratulating Gatti.
Well, the next time you see Arturo Gatti in a bad fight will be his first.
Man, there's still another fight to come.
As promised, this one figured to be a scintillating beauty, and it was.
I would hope that Gabriel Ruelas is a true warrior. I hope that's it for him.
By way of Caesars Atlantic City, referee Benji Estevez calls a halt to the bout following the knockdown. The official time, 2 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 5. The winner by knockout victory and still IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, Arturo Gatti.
Well, is there a more exciting fighter in boxing today, fight after fight? A lot of people would say no.
I think this is a lead candidate for Fight of the Year, guys.